3D scanning and 3D printing are going to bring a whole new dimension to dong pics. No, it wouldn't. You've been able to make homemade dong molds for decades. They even sell kits to do it. Okay, well, I don't have a dong to make a mold of, so now what? Fill your with the kit and then pull it out. It should be perfect. What, you mean to tell me that there's a dum-dum that thinks the cooter is dong-shaped on the inside and you're using it as an epoxy mold? People really be taking stupid and then saying, go to warp 9. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/BadWomensAnatomy, and if you guys want to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and prove that you've passed 10th grade health unlike the majority of the dum-dums in this video, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Okie dokie, let go. I work as a lab tech in a women's clinic in the Midwest. I am the guy that looks through the microscope at your pap smear. 1 in 200 to 300 pap smears have canine nut on them. This is how I was introduced to this wonderful subject. Women are told not to have ass for 2 days before their exam. They believe they are all cleaned out. The fact is, they are not. Even a human nut can last 4 days, and if you have had ass with different men, we can tell. Different nut look like and act different. A canine nut has a second bulge in the tail, used for energy to get through the bee's long, harsh urine tract. If you read my post about canine nut working like a form of birth control for women, you know that the doe's nut can and will live up to 9 days inside of this bee. If you have had a pap smear during that time and they saw the canine nut and documented it in your chart,
I don't believe that man's ever been to medical school.
Then I would say women need to stop releasing their egg if they don't want the pregnancy. Works both ways. Who told you it works both ways? I'll tell you this right now. Women releasing the egg is a timed release kind of thing. Dudes shooting the goo is very much a ready aim fire. These don't work like incels say they work. I mean, does anybody think those dum-dums know anything? A cooch is a muscle, and it doesn't lose quality more times it got used, just like your bicep. It actually gets stronger using muscle logic. Okay, I've been going to Planet Fitness for years now, and I ain't never seen a cooter strengthening machine. That's not what they say. Compared to mouth muscles, if you practice regularly eating mouthful, you won't experience the pleasure of being filled chewing with a very small quantity of the same food to nibble on. Dude, have you ever tried chocolate? It doesn't matter the quality or the quantity of that, it's still chocolate. I think that if turbulence doesn't scare you, then the up and down movements can give a lady some tingling feeling. You know where. Ain't nobody getting turned on by turbulence. That is not a subtle vibration. That is, you better be sitting down when they tell you to sit down. It's not like there's a whole Key and Peele skit dedicated to how bad turbulence can be. When the woman has a fever, her kitty is incredible. Stuff be boiling your dong like a 7-Eleven hot dog. What? No, wait, stop. A lot of me wants to hope that this is a joke, but there's a small portion of me that honestly thinks that this dude is serious in his statement. It's definitely a thing I'm getting crucified by the women here, but I think most women have told their partner to stop or it hurts in the moment, but you really don't mean it. Well, at least a good percentage of women I have been with have done it. But like I've stated before, she verbally is telling me one thing, but her moans, organisms, and body language are telling me something completely different. This is actually really sickening to read. No, most women don't say stop when they don't mean it. Unless women tell you that that is their thing, when they/we say stop, it means it is a 100% you sicko. Don't act like you know better than women want than we do ourselves, because you really don't. As I've stated in another comment, organism, while that is happening, is common. It does not mean the victim enjoys it. It means the body is reacting to a stimulation, while it is still a traumatic experience to body and mind. Have an honest conversation with your wife, but unless she tells you that she definitely has that kind of thing, stop doing things to her that she doesn't like. Even in a marriage, it is still that bad thing. Stop that S. It's not a good look. Yeah, just because a body has a reaction to a thing, don't mean mean that it's enjoyable at any point in time. And even when it's flipped around, it's like, oh, well, if you weren't liking it, why'd you get a stiffy? Oh, no, that's not okay at all. Regina, Forever Young, feminine wash, make it tight and pink again. This just goes to show that people don't know jack about women's anatomy all around the world, because this is a product in, I believe it's at Vietnam? Yes, you know, the big defining factor between vegan women versus non-vegan women is, apparently vegan women create rainbows and diamonds out of the cooch. Meanwhile, the non-vegans, scorpions, crab, and octopus. What? I am so confused. Honestly, I swear, I come across a lot of photos that just make me feel more stupid as I go and look at them. A Pennsylvania bill would require death certificates for fertilized eggs that never implant in the uterus. About half of the fertilized eggs never make it to the implantation phase. You're saying that, like, the nut goes in the egg, makes the baby, and then the baby attaches to the wall. That's not how that cycle works. On top of that, like, the death certificate thing, that's gonna waste a whole lot of trees. Because last I checked, women aren't exactly trying to wait for every single cycle to get pregnant at every single opportunity. I'm just going to say that there usually is a stretching period with most of my new relationships, and the females have never returned to the same size no matter how much time has passed. I'm sorry to burst your bubbles, but you won't be tighter than you were. I'm the past. Elastes is and age is a bee. Yeah, that darned elasticity. I have no idea. I'm stupid. I don't know how to pronounce that. Your pecker is not bigger than a human baby. Don't flatter yourself. Why are there so many people that think that when a person has a baby that the underside of them is blown out like a car that is beyond repair? Not only that, but then they try to use that same dumb logic to boost their ego with Willy the One-Eyed Wonder. My dad called me disgusting for being on my period. I, 15M, am currently on my first period and live alone with my dad. I asked my dad at the store if I could get some pads since my period had started and I have been using toilet paper as a substitute. On the way home, he yelled at me for making him feel uncomfortable paying for them at the cash register and said that what I did was disgusting. He has made a show of disinfecting of everything I touched because of how unsanitary I was. He's really upsetting me with the way he has treated me. What should I do? That's gonna be like one of the most immature things to do for somebody. Like, just have that type of reaction. Hey, my body's doing this thing. I need to get this thing for my body. Ew, that's gross. Why would you do that? That's disgusting. It's just absolutely immature of him. They actually don't need oxygen until they're 9 to 11 months old either. They learn how to breathe often much earlier, but their bodies don't need it till just under a year old. This is so wrong. The baby already needs oxygen in the womb, and the umbilical cord provides it. They only take their first breath outside of it. Yeah, but you know, Dingus up top went to Google. You know, it's all the definite high energy, big brain kind of stuff. Babies don't need to breathe for the first year of their life. That's totally how that works. Send help. My reason for starting? Why the F not? I can shower with hot water and I can shower with cold water. The hot one sounds more tempting and desirable, and comforting and warm and relaxing. F that. Yes, I'm gonna go with cold, because as a man, I should. Because I've conditioned myself that nothing is worth doing if it's not even slightly hard. Because I was made to overcome, not to be weak and soft and warm. Dude, people who are warm are alive. It's called body heat, dingus. Comfort is for women. Warmth is for women. Desiring luxury is for women. They are not for me. The Romans themselves said they lost their city because they had abandoned cold bathing and instead relaxed in luxury hot baths like women. Does this look like we are in 2,000 years ago Rome? You aren't a better person just because of the temperature of shower you use. You're just stupid because you think that way. And really, you out here saying that, oh, I'm a man because I want to make things harder for me. No, if there's an easier path to get the same result, I'ma do it. That's like seeing an elevator and a stairs and then picking the stairs because I'm a man. Yeah, whatever, dude. See you in 20 minutes. Button go up. How could I find out if a girl poops before we get in a relationship? I am a man and I am looking for a woman who does not poop. How can I figure out if a girl poops or not before I date her? I broke up with my last girlfriend because I found out that she poops, and I do not want that happen again. Yeah, no, this is exactly my face as I'm reading this, because I don't know if this dude's ever heard of the book Everybody Poops, but you dude don't need to be reading it. He needs to get hit upside the head with it. But with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, why don't you be a good fella and hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Now I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.